Yo, what is going on, everybody? How y'all doing this Saturday afternoon? It's beautiful here in California, Northern California, about 85 degrees. What's going on? You know who this is, the real one, always 100, always controversial. Gabriel Skywalker from Skywalker DFS, aka the DFS Club, and you know this guy, Schroeder Skywalker from the DFS Club. He's going to be giving us his touchdown picks at the end of the video, so keep an eye out for those guys. We did really well last week. We cashed again. Um, man, it's almost becoming a joke, but we'll just take the money and smile. You know what I'm saying? So let me show you what I'm talking about. All right, guys. So I'm always telling you week in, week out, day in, day out, how we're doing in the DFS club, guys. This is our Hall of Fame challenge. Just look at this. This is for NFL last week. Mike 607 won $3,500. I wanted some hockey. We had another first place here on some NFL. I gotta look because I don't got my glasses on. Um, he won $3,500. He's done, man. Um, there's my post for NFL guys. I mean, we're just killing it. Space is killing it. Squallman's killing it. Came in 10th. Justin DFS, man. We play every single sport. This is what I'm talking about, guys. This is you're looking right into our DFS club Slack chat where all the lineups are dropped, where the whole family is. So MMA was last night. It was overnight. So I dropped some fire in there and got a fifth place for $50 and 11th place for $20. So we do all sports, guys. We do every single sport. But yeah, shout out to everybody in the family. I see y'all in here, always grinding. We're still talking about this NFL game tomorrow, games. What our strategy is going to be because there's a lot of value and there's a lot of money to be made. All right, so if you go to www.dfsclub.com, guys, we have three providers in one. DFS Space, myself, the DFS Whisperers, three providers in one, guys. I know I've been touting this all year, but I just wanted to show you guys what we're doing in here. We're making things happen. So we cover every single sport. Nobody else in the industry does that. So NFL, when NFL's over, you still want to play. It's a marathon. It's a DFS marathon. We cover NBA, NFL, MLB. There's still some MLB guys, PGA, which is pretty much year round, NHL going on, tennis is going on, NASCAR, soccer, esports, MMA, WNBA, college sports, guys. And then here's more winners down here on the website if you want to peep it out. Click the join now button, click my logo, and here are your plans, guys. And this includes every single sport, not just one, but everything, guys. This is a Disneyland for the DFS player. With every single package here, you get all access to the members only Slack chat, what I showed you there. 24/7 tips and advice by the DFS club. So between making lineups and research, we're in there too, helping everybody out because we have we're like I think we hit 400. I think we just hit 400 members. We've only been doing this since August 1st, so we have a great reputation. Um, I don't know of any other one that has 400 members, especially it's only been doing this for 2.5 months. So we're kind of proud of that. Pre-lock Insight, which are the members only podcasts that we do in the Slack chat, guys. We cover DraftKings, FanDuel, Prize Picks, Monkey Knife Fight, you name it. Pick your plan, guys. $25 a month. You can save some money, go 6 months, save a lot of money, go yearly, or check us out for 3 days, $7.99. Click the Let's Get It, and you are in, guys. The DFS Club, the Daily Fantasy Sports Powerhouse. So with that said, let's get into the Millie Maker picks. All right, so here we are. So first of all, we have to look at injuries, guys. As you know, we got to look at injuries because that's going to make or break some players. It's going to get some value, you name it. So Pettis, he's probable. P. Campbell, questionable. I don't know who that is. Should I know? I don't know. Brown is probable. Josh Jacobs is going to play. Crowder's going to play. Case Keenum's questionable. So we'll have to see about that. Not that it really matters because, let's face it. Still waiting on some news about, it looks like Williams for the Raiders is probable. So he's back. Keenan Allen is questionable. So we're still waiting to see if he's going to play. So that's huge. If Keenan Allen don't play, it's Hunter Henry day, and it's Williams day. So let's get into my watch players, guys. So what I do is I give you 4 players from each position. That way I don't give you a million and it's all confusing. But these are the 4 from each position I think you need to use in order to take down this Millionaire Maker tournament, guys, because one of us is going to do it this year, and I hope it's you. I hope it's somebody in the DFS club. But let's get into it, guys. So first off, we're going to go to quarterback in no particular order now. All right. So this week I'm liking Jared Goff going up against Cincinnati. That's just almost too easy. 6'8". Not too expensive, but not cheap at the same time. Cincinnati's ranked 28th against quarterbacks, 26th overall. So Goff is hit or miss this year. I know that. You know that. But if you're going to win this million maker, you can't go with the chalk. Plain and simple. You can build like a base, a core of like 4 or 5 players, but then you got to take some risks. So this could be a risky play. Next up, Deshaun Watson. He'll probably be the chalkiest, but I cannot not mention him in this position. Going up against the Raiders, he's 7-1. They're ranked 30th against quarterbacks. 30th, guys. 30th overall in defense. We all know what Deshaun's going to do. He's going to go out there and get a 45. All right. He did it 3 games ago, and then he got a 31 and then a 21. Next up, you want to save some money. I got you, Matthew Stafford, going up against the New York Giants. We all know Stafford just airs that ball out. The running back, Carry On My Wayward Johnson, is hurt again. He's done again. Killed my fantasy leagues, but yeah, so Stafford's going to be airing the ball out, guys. Plain and simple. They got no run game again. They're back to where they were. The Giants are 22nd against quarterbacks, 24th overall defensively. And at 6'1", Stafford could easily, last game he got a 33, he can easily get between 33 and 40 fantasy points this week. No problem. And who else do we got for quarterback? Last but not least, we got Russell Wilson. And man, I love the hate, but I cannot hate him in this spot. So I think the chalk's either going to be Wilson or Watson. 7-2, going up against Atlanta, who's absolutely worst. They are the worst, I believe. Yes, the worst against the quarterbacks, guys. Ranked 32nd in the league, 31st overall defense. Atlanta can't stop nobody. Just hope that it's not a blowout by halftime and Russell Wilson sits. Because he'll go out there. This is my problem with Wilson. Like, he'll go out there and get you a 15 like he did last week. So he really doesn't. His thing is, beginning of the year, he starts off slow. Coming up to like now, mid-season, kind of picks up a little bit. But towards the end of the season's when you really want to target him, because that's when he really goes off. He does it every damn year, guys. So he's worth a look. If I'm going to pick between the two, I'm taking Deshaun Watson over Russell Wilson every day of the week and save $100. So that's my quarterbacks, guys. Now let's go to running backs. Again, in no particular order. You're looking for some savings this week, you might want to roll out with Ty Johnson. He's going to fill in for Carry On My Wayward Johnson. The Giants are 28th against the rush, which means they're god-awful. 4-9? Why not? For value? That's right. Schroeder says he likes it. So he just need a haircut, but other than that, he's worth rostering. Let's see. Who else we got for running back? We got Christian McCaffrey. This man is unfadable. San Francisco is second against the rush. I get that. But Christian McCaffrey doesn't just rush the ball. He gets receptions, guys. Look at his targets. 10, 9, and 5 targets his last 3 games. Fantasy points his last 3. 34, 51, and 22. McCaffrey's going to cost you 9-2, but you know what? You can't fade him. That's my opinion. Do what you must, but I'm going off of common sense here. All right. Next up for running back, who do we got? We got Chris Carson. ATL's ranked 20th against running backs, so they're actually good at something. No offense, I just like roasting the family because a lot of them are from Atlanta, so I like to have my fun with them. Going up, yeah, he's 7K, so I don't know. It's kind of expensive for me, but Chris Carson, he'll probably be highly owned, so I got to put him in here. But it's up to you guys. 7K, Maybe in a cash game, not for a Million Maker tournament. Next up, Leonard Fournette. He's in here every single week because you know what? He produces every single week. Going up against the Jets, ranked 25th. This game should be good too. Ranked 25th against running backs. Fournette's another like McCaffrey, man. He does it all. He rushes the ball and he catches the ball. Target 7, 6, and 2. He's got Gardner Minshew back there, the man, the myth, the legend. So at 7-8, you can get some Leonard Fournette. So I recommend probably for the Millie Maker, you can roll with some Ty Johnson, guys. Hopefully he's low on. Cross your fingers. Next up, let's go to wide receivers, guys. This is the most interesting spot of the week for me. I don't know about you, but off the top, we got Deshaun. We got DeAndre Walken. Maybe I'll get it right up. Take 3. You guys, I don't edit my videos, so take it or leave it. DeAndre Hopkins, no Will Fuller. I don't see Stills really like running away with the slate, but we'll see. I mean, he's in play, but Hopkins is going to get those touchdowns now. I think I'm pretty sure of it. At 8-1, he'll probably be highly owned, guys. Let's face it. The narrative's there. He got 29 fantasy points in his last game. Finally got in the end zone. So DeAndre Hopkins is definitely in play at 8-1. Then, speak of the devil, Kenny Stills. For value at 4-7, he could be the million maker breaker. Last game, 5 targets, 18 fantasy points. So he doesn't run the deep routes like Hopkins or whatnot. He'll run the little routes or, run 10 yards down the field and get them receptions. So, but against Oakland, they're ranked 31st against wide receivers. They cannot stop the pass, guys. They can't. So a nice Houston stack is what it's looking like this week, as far as like million makers, maybe even cash games. But we'll see. Kenny Stills is in play at 4-7. Next up, Tyler Lockett. Sound like something you wear around your wrist. 7K. You can pair him up with Russell Wilson if you'd like to. Atlanta's 28th against wide receivers. So he hasn't really knocked anyone's socks off with fantasy points. For 7K, I mean, he's gotten 14, 13, 17 points. That's it. So 7K, that's still a little too high for me. For those kind of numbers, I probably 6K, maybe 5.5K. But not that he's a bad player, guys. It's just for that price, you want at least 1 or 2 in the 20s and 30s, right? I'm just saying. Next up, Michael Thomas going up against Arizona, who's 17th against wideouts. Michael Thomas is 8K. That's a little discount for him. 44, 17, 25. So he's a safe play. Is basically it. He's the safest play as far as wide receivers go. So you can get him in there. And who else do we got? Is that going to do it for wide receivers? So that is going to do it for wide receiver. So Stills would be the millie maker like dart throw. Last but not least, let's go to tight ends, guys. So Evan Ingram, it says here he's injured, but if he plays, which he probably will, 5-3, you got to roll him out against Detroit, right? 19th against tight ends. So Ingram can break a slate quicker than you can say Schroeder. You know what I'm saying? So get him in there and move on. Next up for tight end, who do we got? We got Hunter Henry, especially if what's his name? We just talked about him. Sorry guys, I'm still trying to wake up. Here's my rock star. Cheers, everyone. Especially that wide receiver's out. Got to get him in there. He's been balling out. Look at this. 8, 9 targets, 33, 16 fantasy points in his last 2. Going up against Chicago. Chicago has a very tough defense, but not when it comes to tight ends. Because you know why? Quarterback's always under pressure. They dump it off to the tight end, guys. So I don't think it would matter. But Henry will probably go overlooked because of the matchup. But they don't know that Chicago ranks 20th against tight ends. A lot of people don't know that. Next up, Austin Hooper, of course, at 5-5, 14, 29, 15. Last 3 games, 9, 8, and 5 targets. Matt Ryan's go-to man here, his security blanket. Seattle ranks 28th against tight ends. So he's had some pretty easy matchups, shall I say. Next up, Darren Waller. Always on my radar. 5'9", You know, you could go there. I'd probably rather play Hunter Henry, but we'll see. 8, 5, 8 targets, 12, 8, 35 fantasy points in his last 3 games, guys. So you can get some Darren Waller, and I wouldn't hate you for it. Like I said, guys, these are in no particular order. So that's going to do it for the Millie Maker picks. If you guys have any suggestions, anybody you think I missed, leave it in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. It's kind of a tricky week. We still have a lot of injury news we're waiting on. So it's Saturday. I waited out as long as I could. I wanted to get this video out to you guys so you had something to work with. Hopefully it helped you a little bit, or hopefully it helped you a lot, is what you know. And what we're looking at here, guys, is Draft Dashboard, the best optimizer on the planet. I use it for all my videos, for all my research. You too can have Draft Dashboard. Click on the link in the description below. Draft Dashboard is all yours for $1 for 30 days. No strings attached, no obligation, no bullshit. All right? Cancel it at any time. But at least check it out. And then we got to check out the weather, guys. So is there going to be any rain? So it looks like the Eagles-Bills game. It's going to be some rain. So we got to keep an eye on that. And then Browns-Patriots. Looks like rain, rain, rain. So those are the only 2 games it's looking like we got to worry about for rain. They're not domed, so it does matter. Other than that, it's looking good. So again, Draft Dashboard, $1 for 30 days, guys. Take the Draft Dashboard challenge. And don't forget to come check us out, guys. www.dfsclub.com. We play every single sport, guys. Every day is a marathon. Every day is fun. Check us out, guys. Click the Let's Get It, and you are in. And that's going to do it for today's Millie Maker video. Again, leave your comments below. I want to hear from you guys. I want to hear from who you guys, because I can take some advice too. I know there's some sharks watching this, so who you got that nobody else is talking about that you think's just going to ball out? Leave that in the comments below. Anybody I didn't mention. Keenan Allen is who I was thinking of earlier. So if Keenan Allen, we got to watch that news. If Keenan Allen is out, Hunter Henry's a lock for me. So keep that in mind. So that's going to do it for the video, guys. Not yet. We got to get you guys a free lineup, right? Free lineup sponsored by the DFS Club. So we're going to go to the lineup optimizer, which you can do millions of these if you have Draft Dashboard, guys. So here's our free lineup of the week. Gives us Stafford at quarterback, Ty Johnson, Chris Carson, Cortland Sutton. All right. Michael Thomas, Danny Amendola. He's either make or break, right? He's either going to get you 30 fantasy points or he's going to get you a dud. So that's a good one for a million maker right there. High risk, high reward. Hooper at tight end. Kenny Stills, New England Patriots defense against Cleveland. Jesus, that's a lock right there. I will say this for my Draft Dashboard members because you know what? Look at guys. This is a great lineup. I'm gonna throw it in something and see what happens. Because as you guys know from my history, twice I've given you guys a free lineup over the last year, and twice they've hit for the million maker. I just didn't play them, so you know. I know because I get flooded with messages like, "Did you play your lineup? It would have won the million." So I learned my lesson. I'm not gonna ever do that again. So check it out, guys. That's their free lineup. It's a pretty good one too. So we're gonna get up out of here. Like I always say, guys, thanks for watching. I'm Gabriel Skywalker from Skywalker DFS. Let's get that bread and don't take shit from nobody. Let's eat tomorrow, guys. Let's get that $1,000,000. It's time. All right, guys. I'll see you in tonight's NBA video. Take care.